Hey there, so you came back to see another one. Well, I feel so honored. Thank you so much. I know, it takes me forever to get these videos up, but editing is not easy. So, let's move on to our next step in making this wig and hopefully finish it out pretty soon. So, stay tuned. We're moving on. So now we're going to get started on the sewing machine. I'm actually going to take you guys through kind of the beginning and how I start. Let me see how much thread we have on our bobbin. Yep, we can thread a bobbin and all that good stuff. Now, keep in mind, anything that I do is pertaining to my sewing machine, or my model or brand of sewing machine. It can be different based on what type of sewing machine you have. I learned the hard way by watching videos of others that had other brands, and they had certain settings they used, and I don't feel like they worked for me. I had trial and error and had to figure out what setting worked for me. So I have a Brother HC 1850. It is a computerized sewing machine. I think it has 130 stitches, 170 stitch functions, bunch of extra stuff. Because I'm actually hoping to use this machine for more than just hair. And if I don't, I've still got my money's worth out of it. So it's cool. So let me start off with the thread I changed to. This is the thread that I use. If you can't see it, it is the Coats & Clark Extra Strong Upholstery thread. It's a polyester thread. I get my thread from Joann Fabric. Nadia, can you take your ball in your room, please? Bye. Of course, they're back. They had left for a while, and it was nice and quiet and peaceful, but now they're back. I get this thread from Joann Fabrics. I made the mistake of getting it off of Amazon first, and I think I spent $3 or $4 for one spool of thread. And I get it from Joann, typically on sale. Not on sale, it's $3. And on sale, I can usually get it for close to $2. Don't think, I want you guys to be able, there it goes. So that's the thread. It is black thread. I do have brown, and I have to purchase the natural color as well. So we're gonna do our bobbin first, thread our bobbin first. So I have just these clear bobbins. I purchased a bunch of them, not realizing the thread doesn't like to stay tight when it's been sitting any length of time. So I do thread a bobbin at a time. Does take me a little more time, but I don't want my thread to loosen up on the bobbin. So I'm just going to put that on the top. Let you guys see that. Top of my machine. There we go. So it just goes here on the top. You push that in. So it is ready. I also have a foot pedal that I use. Foot pedal did come with the machine. So I put my thread here. Your thread is supposed to come underneath, if you can't see it. So it's probably a little hard to see. So as you can see, it's turning this way. So it's supposed to come underneath. So I just put that on here. I don't worry about the stickers. They actually, I feel, help it stay in place. Put the top on. I hold this thread a little bit and thread it through the way the machine says. I would suggest either finding a video that really gives you, put that around too many times. So it just goes around, there we go. So it goes back through a loop here, under this latch here. Then you bring the thread under this latch here, over and through. So this keeps it taut. I still keep it taut back here just to make sure. Pull it all the way to the bobbin. Make sure you guys can see. Yes, pull it all the way to the bobbin. Make sure it's taut, but make sure you keep enough that you can cut it through here. There you go. So then, find my presser, my foot. You just press the foot, or you would use this button here. It's going to stop when it's full. There you go. As you can see, it stopped, it's full. So I cut it. I have some other scissors that I really like that I have to find before we get to sewing. I usually cut it round about here. I make sure I'm holding it so the thread stays taut. Pull it forward and pull it up. So I keep it tight. And then we have to get it down into there. So I'm going to only need a little bit of thread out for me to keep it in my hand. So you drop your bobbin down in there. I hold it because it will spin while you're pulling. You don't want that. So you pull it through here. There's little arrows and everything on it. Down through here. And it'll cut it. You're not worried about this little piece. It'll pull it through the machine. And that is threading your bobbin. Now we just have to take it off of the little thing to thread the bobbin, and we're going to thread the machine. So like I said, I always hold this taut on the back of the machine. I pull it up through, down the machine, up the machine, and there's a little hook you want to make sure you get, and you want to make sure you get it on the right side. Bring it down and thread your needle. There is an automatic, not an automatic threader, but there's a little threader piece here. But I'm quicker at threading it on my own. That caught my foot. Bring it back because I want the thread to come out the back of the needle. I always bring my thread under my presser foot. This is a presser foot J. This is a foot that came with the machine. I didn't do anything different, buy anything different but my needle. I bought a titanium needle, or a couple of titanium needles. If I can find them, I can show them to you guys. So I bought, and mostly the needles are pretty universal. So yes, my needles say Singer, but they are universal. Oh, it's not trying to focus for us. There you go. And it's hard to read, so I will actually put that in the description below. They are titanium universal needles. I am using a number 16. So that is needle and thread. So now we can get our machine set up to double weft 2 of our bundles. So you stayed all the way to the end. Hopefully you've learned something, and hopefully you will take this journey with me as we continue to get you some beautiful content and show you some beautiful wigs. So make sure you like and subscribe, and most of all, comment. Tell me how you feel. Just drop that comment right on down below. Tell me how you feel. Even if you mad at me that I took forever to finish up this series, go ahead. Just tell me. It's okay. I like to talk, so go ahead and talk to me. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next one.